Hello, Big Daddy Fun here. Thank you for joining me for today's video. This is the Unbreakable Bedrock. This is Season 2, and this is Episode 35. Since raiding the ocean monuments in the last episode, I have done a bit of work around the base here. I just really need to try to get a few things tidied up. So I changed a few things here. If you might remember, the stairs going down to the mine was right here. So I took that away and I put the stairs in here. I put it like a wood area here. What I am thinking about doing is keeping this here like this, and then probably bringing the wood down and making a dock area going out. I'm not 100% certain about that yet. I started working on trying to bring the wall around here, and I actually took some of the dirt away from here, because you might remember this was up one or two blocks higher. So I dropped that down, replanted a tree here, and I just trying to tidy a couple things up. I still need to take this gravel and these stone blocks away and put some grass in. And then I also want to continue with the pathways. I'm probably going to widen this pathway a little bit, and I actually make a pathway going over this direction towards the stairs. I have been progressively working on the sorting system. So this is the first room that was built, and it comes over. There's a bunch of regular blocks here, some nether blocks, some end blocks, and then it gets into wood. And now I've also included some mangrove logs, some mangrove planks, and some mangrove roots. Over here I added some dark prismarine, some regular prismarine, and some sea lanterns. I might end up taking the sea lanterns away and putting the prismarine brick in there instead, and putting the sea lanterns someplace else. When I have the hopper set up with the 4 filters and 41 items, then I close it. I do have all of the trapdoors closed in this room, but then if we go over into this room, you'll see this half of the room is all closed off, and going over through to here, it's closed off. But then in some of these, I don't have quite so many items. So as I add, it'll fill up, and then once those fill up, then I'll close the trapdoors. And over here, there's a bunch of them that are still open that I need to get filled up. But at this point, every single chest in the sorting system has a certain item for that chest. I still have other items that I need to add, so I'm gonna have to expand the storage system even further. So I think what I'm thinking about doing is I think I can build off of here, because this goes behind. So, well, let me just back up a little bit. So when you come out, if you were to come out, over here is where the bubble column is that goes up to the drowned farm. Over here up on the ground is where the villager potato and carrot farm is, and then also the cow farm. And actually I think that we're pretty much under the cow farm right around here. You can hear them quite a bit. over in here, we're actually under the villager trading hall because you can hear all the villagers busy in their workday. So I think that if I was to break out through here, I could probably add on here. I could also break out through this wall and add on there. On this wall here, I would not be able to break out because this wall opens up right to where the bubble column is. So basically, like right in here, if you open up maybe 1 or 2 blocks, you would see the bubble column. But I think over on this side, because this leads over, I think it's far enough this direction away from the Sweetberry farm that I could actually add in there. And so what I plan on doing is adding some more rooms. I need to get the precious items into storage yet, because this chest here is pretty much full. And I've got quite a few items in here that need to get put away as well. So I haven't even begun to work on wool yet. And then I have a bunch of other different items in here that I could put in. So I definitely think I need to add on to the storage system. In here I'm going to have some different light items, and this is why I say I think I'm going to move the sea lanterns. I'm going to probably use one room for like lighting and accents, like the paintings. I don't think I'm going to do the banners, but I can probably do item frames. And I also got glass that I need to put in. And I don't know that I'm going to put blocks in that need to be manufactured, like stone brick or deep slate tiles or polished deep slate. So over the course of the next several episodes, I plan on trying to work more on the storage system and adding on to it and making it bigger. I am back at the raid farm because I want to go back to the ocean monument. I want to collect some sponges. So now, if I remember correctly, yep, there's one. I wanted to look real quick in case that sponge and head were still there, but they're not. So that's no big deal. So I want to go up here to the sponge room. So while I'm collecting the sponge here, I'm going to let you know what I plan on doing in this episode is a bunch of several things. There's a number of things that I want to try to accomplish. One of them is to basically collect these sponges. I would like to try to do a little bit more work around the base. Trying to make the base look good, and just some other various items that I have to do. I recently went to try to collect some more ancient debris, and so that is one thing that I would like to try to do, is collect some ancient debris. Okay, I think I cleared that one out. So I don't know. I can't quite remember if there was some more sponge rooms in this monument or not. So I am here at the Sparse Jungle mini base camp that I set up, and I put everything into the shulker box. And so this is what I got as a grand total. I got 2.5, almost 2.5 stacks of sponges. Getting close to 4 stacks of dark prismarine and a bunch of other stuff, and the 8 blocks of gold. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the little montage that I put together of a bunch of things that I did. And I'm going to try to cover everything and not forget anything. So we'll start off over here. The one small thing that I did over here was I put a little floor at the front here. I'm kind of halfway thinking about maybe putting like a fence going across here with just an opening, and maybe either a fence or a wall here. I'm not sure which I'll do. Maybe I'll do a wall to match the base of the sugarcane bamboo farm. Then I did quite a bit of changes over here. One of the little things that I did was I added some mossy stone brick slabs at some different spots, just to try to make it look like some of them are getting some moss grown up over them. Then I did add a pathway over here. I made a bit of a pathway over here to the campfires, and then I also took the tree down that was here and put in a water fountain. And then over here I planted another tree. I wasn't real happy with the fact that it kind of seemed to overgrow the fences. Then also what I did was down here I did extend this out, and then I'm gonna probably put some like dock areas in here. I'm not really 100% certain yet, but I just thought it'd be a nice little touch. Down here I did make a little section over here. Not really sure that I'm going to use it for anything, but I just kind of thought it was a neat thing. I've been working on extending the walls. I got it over to here. And I noticed that I've got some stone in there yet that I got to replace. But I did want to show you guys the finalized addition to the storage unit. I was working on this room a lot in the montage, and I put most of my precious ores in here, and so this turned out nice. It's a little room. And I probably could use more space for precious ores, but right now it's going to work. It's the majority of the ores that I have a good bit of. And then I was also working on adding on here. I have a big area cleared out, and so I'm going to use this as well for storage. And I should probably be able to put enough chests in here to cover most everything that I need, I think. The other thing is, you'll notice now that all my tools and my sword, all those are netherite now. I still need to go do some more netherite or ancient debris mining to get my armor to netherite. And then there's one last thing that I did not show in the video because I didn't really record any of this, but it's a project that I took on, and actually Ethy came and helped me. I came up with the design, and so we went ahead and did it and got it done in a pretty quick amount of time, a lot quicker than I thought it would be. And that is my nether hub tunnel. So this is the tunnel that leads to spawn. And so what we did was we put mangrove, it's actually mangrove slabs down for the floor. And then we have quartz pillars going up. We have some warped planks up for the ceiling. And then we use warped trapdoors, red nether brick walls behind, or actually red nether brick behind the trapdoors. Then for these sections, I used chiseled stone for the corners, and we put a button on each of those. And then we have stone brick and stone brick stairs and stone brick slabs. And then for this section, I used the Prismarine bricks, some Prismarine, and a seed lantern in the middle. And then I used the warped wood going up along the sides and some red nether brick walls. So I actually think this turned out very nice, and I really like it. So, and I did use mangrove stairs at the top and the bottom in between the pillars. Well, I appreciate you coming along and watching the video and checking this out, the updates that I did to the base, and I think it's coming along a lot better than what it was. I did a flyby when I did the montage just to show how everything looks from kind of up in the air, and I actually think that the base is starting to come along pretty good. And anyway, I do thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. I will catch you next time, and until then, I'm Big Daddy Fun.